Yes, karibu tena kwenye Execute, and we're on youth and empowerment. And today, like I told you in the morning, we have this talented guy, a guy of so many titles. Nikianza saizi mpaka kesho. Let me just refresh your mind again. He is the CEO of Tasi Innovation, Innovations. His name is Isaac Kinyanjui. He was founded in 2013 by Dr. Fueneke and MCJC. And now yeye ni mkubwa, amekuwa personal MC person for like the likes of Acre, you know, and he's with me on set. Kuna kitu nimeacha about your titles by the way?
Yeah. So you forgot to say that I'm the director I'm a marketing director for GGF Records. You forgot to say that I'm the youth ambassador for Kiambu County. And you forgot to say that I'm engaged.
You're engaged. Okay, most of the guys who come here don't say that they're engaged. But it's good you've started with that.
Yes.
But anyway, but tell me, because now you were founded in 2013 by Dr. Ofunekte and MCJC.
Yes.
Tell me about that day. What really happened?
It was really crazy because for the last around 2 years, I kept telling Dr. Fueneke and MCJC, disturbing them and telling them that I want you to just introduce me to this thing. I feel like an MC. I feel like I can be there on stage. And just one day they were talking and they said, try. Then it was back at Winners Chapel, Mombasa Road. That's when they tried. And I kicked them out. And since that day, Dr. MCJC told me, nitakuwa napanda stage na wewe.
Just shikilia katikati hapo mic.
Yes, nitakuwa napanda na wewe kwa stage. And after that, that's when God started opening doors. I did some road shows with Telecom Wireless. I went to Mombasa to do big events. And I was nominated at Extreme Teenies Award as the MC of the year. Yeah. And things came.
Speaking of the awards that you've gotten,
yes,
you have accomplished many, being a CEO of hosting big events, creating awards, and big personal MC to gospel artists.
Yes.
Which is your biggest, you will say?
My biggest, I'll say it was back in Uganda. I was with Acre. That was last year. And it was my biggest event. I was really humbled, and I saw God's grace upon my life. So that was my biggest event.
You know, you keep on referring to God in your life and opening doors to me.
Yes.
I feel like your background is more motivational, and you have so much to tell about, to encourage people who are watching us.
Yes.
Just tell us a brief about your background.
Mine, most of the people know, and those who don't know, I was a street boy for 5 years. Again, I came out of the street. I went to Kayole One Social Hall. After 3 years, I got born again. That's why I started, I discovered my talent for singing. I started doing teens and high school ministry. And my life back then was very, very, very bad because I was into drugs. I was a drug dealer. I used to carry guns in my bag, in my school bags. Yes, in Standard 3. So I was transporting them from
Hope you don't have a gun or grenade right now.
I don't have, yes. So in class 3, I was carrying guns, but God came and changed my life. I was a drug dealer, I was a peddler. Actually, my mom hears this story and he starts crying because he remembers how disturbing I was back then.
Yeah.
But no, it's God's grace that I'm here.
Yeah.
My brother was murdered in 2012 because of being in crime.
Oh, sorry about your
loss. But you see, for me, God aliniokoa. Yeah.
Speaking about that, what does your family say about this? Are they supportive to what you're doing?
Very. Very. Because, I have this kind of a family that my mom is not well. She doesn't have that wealthy, but she gives me
background. You mean?
Yes, she gives me a full support in terms of when I have an event. Anaweza lala kesha kwa maombi for event.
Yeah.
So he like for now I know he's watching. Ako kwa nyumba naona saizi. Full support. My sister, my bro, my cousins, they give me 100% support.
Yeah.
So hata nikiwaambia naenda show na sina fare, watachanga hapo.
Wakupatie. Big up Mama Liuko, Mama Isaac. But here your real name is Isaac Kinyanjui. Big up to wherever it is. And now, how's MC like impacted in the family? Being an MC?
Mine, since it's a different thing in our family, and it's something that doesn't need papers actually. So ni talanta too. Personally, I have been able to achieve many, a lot in my family, even paying bills in my family, and even my own, and trying to pay pay my brother's school fees, etc. in the community. Awesome. So it has impact even in the society at large, not only in my family. So being MC, personally, it has been with a lot of impact more than anything else. I can say if today I was having a degree, I would have been here because EC degree meniaka ini talanta. Nimefanya nikakuwa youth ambassador, hii ndio talanta, si masomo. So hata wale wasi wengi wenye nimeweza like kuwa wako nyuma yangu wenye na mentor, wote wamenifollow because of this talent yenye wameona God aliyeka ndani yangu. So God amenipa talanta, akanipatia favor, nothing else ati itakufuata. Ukiotuna hiyo talanta na God favor yake iko nayo. That's all.
You're an MC, and I see most of the line yako inaenda into gospel.
Exactly.
Have you ever thought of trying secular before?
I was a secular MC. I used to do at Club Airborne, Kahawa Askari. But then God akaniambia, no, this is not your thing. You know, it was funny. Nalala klabu, natoka na thao mbili. And then nikienda home niko na hangover. And then after hangover, maybe utatoka hata huna kitu because unajua wale warembo wa klabu bambika hapo utoke bila kitu, ashako peremba na ujui. So unaenda nyumbani na hangover peke yake. But now being a gospel MC, nitaenda kesha ni hype the whole night. Nitatoka na hangovers nimechoka, but na blessings of God. We get hata naweza toka bila kulipo, but at least I know there is something I have invested, which says invest in, because nimeserve God through my talent. So he will open doors rather than being in a club. So I prefer being I don't say secular MC, I say a gospel and open events MC. I do corporates, I do even Mr and Miss events. So I'm not a secular MC. I'm never.
Wacha nikurudishe nyuma kidogo. Umesema that you don't really need to go to school to become an MC.
Exactly.
I want you to tell me once you realized that you could be an MC and how you sharpened your skill to become a perfect MC. To be like a personal MC for someone like a Kodid. Unajua ni mtu mkubwa sana by the way. Yeah.
Na respect tena sana. Big up to him.
How did you sharpen the skill?
It started back in high school in Form 2, Akihara High School, Gachie. And I realized I can do this. Ile kierere tu nilikuwa natokea, walimu wanashinda wakinimulika.
So maemso na waki vierere au unasema?
Kuna kierere positive. Na kuna hizi vierere zingine. So yangu ilikuwa kierere positive. I normally tell people that. And nikakuwa na feel na iweza. And then nikakuwa naambia even watu wa church, tafadhali hii kitu iko, wakakataa wakaignore. At Winners Chapel ndio MCJC wakani launch, ndio nikaifeel. So I started doing more. Imagine for the last 2 years at Winners Chapel nilikuwa na do MC every Sunday 10 minutes. Na hiyo ndio ilikam kunigrow. Yes, I was not paid, hata sikuwa na expect, hata sikuwa nafanya events za nje sana, but hiyo ku MC 10 minutes ndio ilifanya nika grow, because God alikuwa na prepare something big for me. So it's all a matter of training, having exposure and learning new and different things. You know, hiyo kitu iko tu ndani yako, passion na God,
passion, and that's what's driving you.
Yes.
Now you've worked with couple of people before.
Yes.
Nikuulize tu, nataka untoboleka siri hapa. Which is the toughest group you've ever worked with? Toboa siri.
Okay, wako, because hata kuna wengi wamenimes in this industry, but for security purposes sita mention. But you see, we have gospel artists, those who are still just doing for business. Wengi wameni west, nisha travel kutoka Narok nikakuja huko, kutoka town hadi nyumbani saa 8 usiku na tumetoka road show. You know, nishafanya event ingine big sana ya artist, and then tuna agreement mpaka atanilipa na nini, and then ananzimia simu. We just meet at Groove Awards tukienda ku celebrate award. You know, wako. So many challenges ziko. So but for now, working under Tasi company, and now uwezi ni nyang'anya toka jaribu. We will sue you. We have a lawyer. God ametuinua, you know. So we do real stuff. But then nimenyang'anya domob sana, over 200,000.
Tusianze Basad Moments kwa TV. I know you know viewers are seeing like you want to ukilia.
Exactly.
But anyway, now I want us to talk about, you said you're the CEO to TAS Innovations.
Yes.
Tell us more about this.
TAS Innovation basically started like this. Take a step initiative. After I came out of the street, God akaniokoa nikatoka kwa drugs. I realized that step I took kuingia kwa church na kudo positive things, I can even take that step na kwenda kuongelesha watu wenye wanadu secular or negative things in the society. So TASI basically means take a step initiative. Then innovation, something that is growing, something that is open. So I registered it as a company because kulikuwa na issue mob in my society. Gachie, wase wengi wanakulaga doza watu wa drugs na wadu hizo projects. So me personally nilipigwa after kuanza hiyo project. Nilikuwa naita take a step initiative peke yake. Nilipigwa sana, but later nikasema ndai register as a innovation so that ni work as a company which will be more stronger than an initiative. So we normally do mentorship. We have our own PA system. we hire out sounds, PA, if you want video photography, we do that. We cover all your events. So tuko na DJ, niko na dancers kwa hiyo group, niko na MCs wengine pia kama mimi wenye nimementa, niko na DJ wengine wakali pia. Wasanii bado tuna rise up, kata si ya GGF Records pia wanachukua wasanii wanarekodia, you know. Tasi ina deal na talents za mashinani. One on one motivation.
Now unajua tumetoka Kiambu, mimi na sijui kama unajua. Then you're hosting the most biggest show in Kiambu.
Exactly.
Mr and Miss Gachie.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about it, but before we do, you said you had a promoter.
Yes.
Na
My
yuko kwenye
promoter
nyumba
is
leo.
here. Yes.
Kindly just call him Akamishe.
Mr. Mohammed. Just come. My promoter is here.
Ni promoter man sponsor.
Wacha tusiseme hiyo sponsor, lakini promoter, stroke director na bado is like my manager.
Yes, Mr. Mohammed. Karibu sana. Yes, he says you're the promoter to Mr and Miss Gachie.
Yeah.
What would you say about Mr and Miss Gachie?
I think it's a very good initiative, and the reason we came on board to work with Isaac is we are in Kiambu. I've worked with the youth of Kiambu before. I've seen the potential that Kiambu has, and I'm one of the founding partners for an organization called Wezesha, which is basically the first land subscription model in East Africa and arguably the world. You can now buy a quarter acre of property just the way you buy data bundles. And you just pay 1,500 bob a week and you're a landlord. So what we want to do is, the reason we've partnered with Isaac on one of the biggest events in Kiambu is so that we can show and educate the youth that you don't have to be work or struggle or hustle until you're 40 years old to be able to gain assets. We want you to, by the age of 40, start giving back to the community, and you've built up your assets, you've made your wealth.
So Mr. Gachie is about giving back to the society. CSR more, or
no?
What is it about?
Not at all a CSR actually. We don't have any. I mean, as noble as it is to do CSR, I'm not in the CSR business. What we are in is in the business of empowering the youth to create wealth for themselves. There's no handouts here. We're just showing you that there's opportunity, just the way Isaac is showing Kiambu that Mr and Mrs Gachie is an opportunity for the youth to shine.
To shine, yeah.
I'm doing the same thing, but I'm giving your wallet a chance to shine. Yeah.
Awesome. How's it been working with Isaac here?
It's great. As you can see, he's full of wit. It's always a pleasure sitting down and brainstorming with Isaac. It's fun. It's good.
Yeah. So what do you expect of Mr and Miss Gachie now?
Mr. and Miss Gachie, actually one thing you don't know, registration is only 200. And the winner of Mr. and Miss Gachie will be given a quarter acre of land, courtesy of Wezesha.
Hey, awesome.
Imagine you just register for 200. We train you how to model. It's not a must that you have. You have to be a professional modeler or model, but we train you how to. We give you a chance to present yourself, and we give you a quarter of acre of land.
Okay, just because I've been to the modeling industry, kidogo, is it more of the beauty pageant where you're looking for the face off, or is more of the heart?
No, let me shock you. Now, because we have been talking about changing that society. People know Gachie as place watu wanavuta bangi, wanatumia cocaine, wanatumia nini. Now we want to change that name through our talents. So Mr. and Miss Gachie, apart from just modeling, walking your body and how you dress, that is like X. We are looking for project. We are doing an audition and training. You are going to do a research. Come on, tell us, Gachie watu wangapi wanavutanga bangi? Ni sigara watu wanavuta sana, mademo wanapata bola aje. So can we be able to overtake that and be positive? So ni project yenye uta come up nayo kama model. Enye tunaweza change society nayo. So come up with a solution, a project and a solution. So when you win, we will help you to do that. At least tutakuwa tunajua watu wangapi wanatumianga bangi Gachie. You know, now we start that change from ourselves. We want to make our youth reliable, and as in wako reliable kwa society. Unajua mayouth lenga unamuuliza naishi wapi, hawezi kwambia naishi Gachie, atakwambia Rwaka. But ukipanda naye ataenda Gachie. You know, wanahepa because that hizo negative things. But now tunataka ku transform now through your talents. Hatutaki tukuja tukuchukue. Do you have something like venye God aliuliza Moses? Moses alikuwa anastaga sana akisema mimi siwezi God. Alimuuliza what do you have? Ile mti. Ukifollow Bible poa hiyo mti ndio iliweza kusave na Israel everywhere. Sasa we are asking you, what do you have? We have Mr and Miss Gachie.
Yeah.
We have the awards. We have the potential. You can see our partners are coming. Now what do you have? You have a talent. Then that talent, ingia mashinani, investigate more, do research. Let us come together, reason and do something big.
Smart. That's fantastic thing I've heard about Kiambu, because I come from Kiambu personally.
Yes.
And I believe you're going far. And thank you for coming in and helping people from Kiambu and Gachie. Now, one more last thing. Natakudobo siri, because, you know, guys see you from Kiambu, they see you've made it.
Yeah.
Also, na jume make it. Tobo kasirika ukitaka MC, what should you do to become the perfect MC?
Now, this is what I'll tell you. Kama unataka kuwa the best MC, mali tu uko. Yeah. Kama unataka kuwa the best MC, mali tu uko. It's very easy. One, jua God. The first thing, jua God. Second thing, be humble manze. Third thing, stand out na ubonge. Kenye unabonga ikuwe ni kitu positive. Na God atakupatia hiyo courage. Because kama I never knew iko ndani. But as long as unajua God ni nani, unatambua God kwa life yako, that's all itakam. Because whatever you are talking, ni kitu ina make sense, ni kitu ina give impact. Because what I believe at that time in MC, it's not just a matter of entertaining. It's just a matter of motivating. So, you better just stand up, pull up your socks, na unaweza make it. So everybody anaweza kuwa MC, but mimi ni unique. Hakuna MC kama mimi atawahi kuwa, na hakuna MC kama mimi amewahi kuwa na atawahi kuwa. So kama wewe tu, hakuna MC kama wewe. So be unique and stand out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, appreciate sana. Thank you for making time to be with us.
Thank
and
you.
great things to happen. Na come for the event, by the way.
Usikose.
I'm welcome,
Actually,
right?
ndakupatia tiko.
I hope hata mimi ndapata shamba.
Ndakuja tu hapa ndawapea tiko za kupeana hapa Mr Miss Gachie.
Yes.
So wewe ndio utapeana tu.
Okay.
Yes.
Asante sana. That was Isaac Kinyanjui, MC Zidii B. Watu wa Kiambu najua umefurahia sana kumuona. And allow me to read some few SMS coming in at our SMS line, which is 22162. Please let them come in. Someone says here with a number ending with 728. Ian from Busia, please play for me, seduce me. Talk. Waka kwenye line. Then there's another one saying here, I'm Brian from Macha, please nicheze unikumbushe by Bahati and Rayvoni. Gotea hao warembo, nice weekend. Okay, tunashukuru sana. Then one more last one says, I'm Tiffany from LD, play for me nakupenda by Yemi Alade and Yashinsky. Guys, it's been great, and next coming up is Mike with another good show. Good interview. I hope mali yako ameacha kusikia uchungu, because alikuwa amekaa mali anachora. I saw him crying. He had tissues all over. And as I wind up, I want to say big up to my mom who's watching me, sending me messages as well. Big up to you, Wesley Munene. Big up to you, Mike and Esther and Rose Kamau.
Bro, na ndio nisipigwe hata mimi. People are watching. Na wamengoja hii show sana. So shout out to my family back at home, mom and my sis. Shout out to all the Mr and Miss Gachie family WhatsApp group. Big up everybody on Facebook. Manzena wapenda sana, akina Mary Kamau, akina Lucy. Manzena wa respect to sana. Big up everybody. Okay. And my baby girl Nish, big up to sana.
Tish umesikia? Nancy Mtansi hapo. Oh, Nish.
Yeah.
Nancy Mtansi, kaa kwenye rada. Talk, wachilia maneno.